Time for another episode of Maybe I'm Rambling. Nord Stream 2. Biden waives U.S. sanctions on Russian pipeline. The Biden administration has waived sanctions on a company building a controversial gas pipeline between Russia and Germany. The U.S. has also lifted sanctions on its executive, an ally of Russia's Vladimir Putin, who leads the firm behind the Nord Stream 2 project. The move came in a report on Russian sanctions delivered to Congress by the Department of State. Critics say the pipeline is a major geopolitical prize from the Kremlin. The project, which could take gas from the Russian Arctic under the Baltic Sea to Germany, is already more than 95% complete. The Department of State report notes that Nord Stream 2 AG and its chief executive Matthews Warning, a former East German intelligence officer, engaged in sanctionable activity, but it concludes that in the U.S. national interest to waive the sanctions. The Department of State has also imposed sanctions on 4 Russian ships involved in the building of Nord Stream 2, though detractors said that would be enough to stop the pipeline. President Joe Biden has said he opposed the $11 billion project. His Secretary of State Anthony Blinken said during his confrontation hearing that he was determined to do whatever he can to prevent the completion of Nord Stream 2. On Wednesday, America's top diplomat meets his Russian counterpart at an international summit in Iceland. Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov said Russia and the U.S. have series of differences, but should work together in spheres where interests collide. Mr. Blinken said Mr. Biden wanted a predictable, stable relationship with Russia. Earlier, Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov said reports of the pending U.S. sanctions waiver were a positive signal. And Deputy Foreign Minister Sergei Ryabkov was quoted by the state-run TASS news agency as welcoming a chance for gradual transition toward the normalization of our bilateral ties. German officials also welcomed the sanctions waiver as a constructive step from the Biden administration. Foreign Minister Heiko Maas told reporters it is an expression of the fact that Germany is an important partner for the U.S., one that it can count on in the future. But Yuri Ventrikho, the chief executive of Ukraine's state-owned energy company Naftgaz, said Kyiv would press Washington to impose sanctions to stop the pipeline. Mr. Ventrikho said Nord Stream was Russia's most dangerous geopolitical project. What's the U.S. political reaction? The Biden administration decision was criticized by a member of the president's own party. Senate Foreign Relations Committee Chairman Bob Menendez. The New Jersey Democrat said in a statement, I urge the administration to rip off the Band-Aid, lift these waivers, and move forward with congressionally mandated sanctions. He added that he failed to see how today's decision will advance U.S. efforts to counter Russian aggression in Europe. U.S. congressional Republicans also condemned the waiver. Jim Research, the top Republican on the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, said it was a gift to Putin that only weakened the United States' leverage in the lead up to the impending Biden-Putin summit. Mr. Biden will travel to Europe next month, and the potential summit with the Russian president is in the works. Michael McCall, the top-ranking House Republican on Foreign Affairs, said if the Putin regime is allowed to finish the pipeline, it would be because the Biden administration chose to let it happen. He added, it is a Russian malign influence project that threatens to deepen Europe's energy dependence on Moscow, render Ukraine more vulnerable to Russian aggression, and provide billions of dollars to Putin's coffers. When Mr. Biden came to office, he sought to draw a contrast between himself and his predecessor Donald Trump, but vowing there would be no more rolling over in the face of Russia's aggressive actions. The analyst says the U.S. president was reluctant to attack to risk a transatlantic rift with Germany at that time when he was trying to reach out to European allies. The sanctions waiver comes after several criminals who the U.S. government says were based in Russia took a major American oil pipeline offline this month, leaving thousands of petrol stations across the U.S. southeast with fuel shortages. It also comes after Mr. Biden was lambasted in January by canceling the Keystone XL oil pipeline from Canada to the U.S., saying the need to combat climate change. That project had been forecast to generate tens of thousands of jobs. And that's it from Maybe I'm Rambling. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I'm curious to know what you think. And this is Maybe I'm Rambling, signing off. Stay frosty, guys.